4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ro16 here, bring on the of commentary. Yes, I can see the numbers, even though they're not there. I'm that epic. First set of the round of 16, Group G. Third matchup of the NIT MSL round of 16. Of course, Jaedong versus Firefist, which we're going to have. They changed the color on me, but that's okay. We have Jaedong at the upper right-hand position as the yellow zerg. We're going to have Firefist, a.k.a. Sense, as the red zerg at the upper left-hand position. This is going to be on Fighting Spirit. A lot of people hoping Jaedong will school Firefist here for how he defeated Ruby in the round of 32. Myself included, kind of. I mean, I gotta say that was pretty damn nice cheese, pulling those drones off the line just to mine out the minerals, which he eventually didn't really need. But still, beautiful play overall. He thought that out, knew what he wanted to do, and he did it. And he won that way. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I think here this definitely okay. JVZ isn't what it used to be lately. Jaedong kind of in ZVZ has kind of fallen off a little bit. It's kind of sad to see. But that doesn't change the fact that this is Jaedong and this is a set. This is a best of 3, and Jaedong in those is still a beast as always. And I think he doesn't do anything silly and too risky like 12 hatching needlessly. He won't be in any serious trouble, I feel. At the very least, I don't think so. But we might be seeing some fairly heavily economic builds. We're going to see Firefist, for his case, is sending his overlord in the correct direction to the upper right hand, while Jaedong not doing the same. Going for an overpull, overpull. I think that might have actually been a 12 pull. I think that's, yeah. Jaedong meanwhile going to go for a 12 hatch inside of his own base. So he's usual antics, but not the same unsafe one. I think actually Firefist might have gone for went for 12 pool, I believe, alongside his tractor. Might have been overboard. I think it was pretty sure that was a 12 pool anyway. Gonna get his own spawning pool up alongside his own distractor. Not too far behind, really. Theoretically speaking, a 12 hatch beats a 12 pool. But if he's not getting a base up, meanwhile Firefist is gonna get his expansion going. So I think Jaedong's just getting his first hatch up, but I think he's going to go for very heavy Mutalisks. Maybe very heavy Zerglings. Although I think if that were the case, he would be getting his spawning pool jumps a little bit earlier, but I'm not quite sure. I think it might still be viable. We're going to see what he does with the gas production. We're going to see instantly sending his drones to mine some gas. We're going to see how long he mines it. Meanwhile, we're going to move towards his position, going to spot that hatch inside the main, going to spot the timings, going to spot the spawning pools. Not quite yet, but we're going to see what he decides to go. I don't think he can really go for too aggressive an action, Firefist, that is. I feel that if he tries to go for something too aggressive, he's going to end up killing the economy that he kind of has set himself up for. He has his 6 Zerglings, he's going to go run out, try to do some damage. I think Jaedong's going to have his own Zerglings out in time to defend this. Yeah, his spawning pool is now up, and of course that extra production hatchery is going to give him extra amount of Zerglings. I think, yeah, Firefist even not going to go for this. I think that might have been the school of thought there behind, the thought behind this for Jaedong. Still mining gas, but getting quite a few Zerglings out in the field, and also taking to lair. So yeah, he is thinking of going for a 1 base. Think heavy tech Muta attack. Just get a bunch of Mutas out there as fast as humanly possible and go for it. Yeah, the longer this game goes on, the stronger Firefist's economy is going to be. He's going to have his natural expansion. Meanwhile, Jaedong is going to move out. Going to be a little bit aggressive with those Zerglings. We're going to see whether he gets the speed for those before he goes for his Spire. I think he actually will be able to afford a creep colony meanwhile being put down. So at the very least, this pressure is going to forcing Firefist to actually put down a creep colony. I'm not quite sure if that's necessary. Jaedong got to move in very close. He only has 2 Zerglings up, and he's going to get a surround the creep colony. Going to try to do some damage. 1 drone being pulled off line. I feel just one single drone might have been enough instead of getting the second colony. Meanwhile, Zerglings are going to engage each other. Is that 1 single drone might be the advantage? Jaedong coming out ahead though. Coming out ahead, more Zerglings being produced, but the second colony does come up, and Jaedong is going to be forced to move back, but does a little bit of damage. More Zerglings coming in to reinforce. I am expecting speed. I am expecting Zergling speed. Not seeing the Spire yet. Firefist already has his Spire coming up. Not seeing Jaedong's Spire yet. There we go. Spire getting ready at the lower right hand in his base. But meanwhile, getting a lot of Zerglings out, getting speed for Zerglings, so he's going to go for an attack. The 1 single second colony does stand there, but he's still going to go for it. Going to go for it right hand. Does have a much more larger number of Zerglings. Going to go try to get a surround on that second colony. He's going to get surrounded. Second colony is going to go down momentarily. Not enough Zerglings for Firefist to defend. We're going to see what Jaedong manages to pull off. More Zerglings coming in to reinforce. He's going to try to fight off 1 drone, trying to help as well. And Jaedong doesn't have a really huge numerical superiority. Just comes ahead just barely. kills the second colony, kills the drones there, kills the force as well. Firefist is going to try to re-engage, but at this point, Jaedong, he's just going to go for the natural expansion, and I think killing that will win him the game right there. Firefist is playing a little bit more greedy. He's going to need to get as many Zerglings as he can, get that 1 second colony, but alongside didn't get any more Zerglings. Trying to get a tech going. He's now just going to... Oh, Jaedong going to get surrounded. Zerglings going to pick them all off, and then the hatchery's going to go down on Jaedong with an insane advantage at this point. Should even be able to maybe even run up to try and think he does have enough. Get some of those Zerglings by, try to get us around. Firefist desperate trying to keep him out. Yet again, Jaedong managed to sneak some Zerglings by and engage. He picks off all those Zerglings in the ground. Now just going to go for the main. 1 second colony coming up inside the main as well. No Zerglings whatsoever. Mutas forming, very few. Some drones trying to run through the extractor. Some actually dying. Jaedong losing some on the long side, of course, just being blocked. Getting his own mutas out there. Of course, his economy hasn't been damaged at all. Meanwhile, very, very little mining coming in from Firefist, and Jaedong's just going to have a superiority. He's just going to be able to have more. He has forces on the ground, those Zerglings, picking off drones, but he is going to have more forces in the air as well. Still loses some Zerglings, doesn't really manage to do, but they're always distracting. Getting some mutas out there, and with those mutas, I think that's it. He has a numerical superiority, and never mind, Jaedong can win when you have a numerical superiority, just with his micromanagement, with his absolute insane mutamicro. Firefist at least here trying to pick off an overlord, but Jaedong apparently trading Ovi for Ovi. Just feeling, that's fair, good enough. I'll trade an Ovi for Ovi, then I'm going to come in and kill you. Just actually get Jaedong actually allows him a little time to wait for his reinforcement until he moves in, get a attack yet another overlord, just going to pick these off. Firefist trying to run in without the more Mutas, with his own Mutas coming on all sides. Firefist has Scourge, but let's see if the Scourge hit or not. I think the Scourge did quite manage to hit. Not quite sure what Jaedong managed to micro against, but Jaedong has a larger number. Killing all his Mutas, one single Mutas out in the air. Some Scourge, still microing fairly well against the Scourge. Even more Mutas coming in to help support his own Scourge coming in. Engage. Cream the Scourge of Firefist. Did lose a Mutalisk in the engagement. He has such a large numerical superiority. Loses another Muta, so at this point only has 2, but is going to go try to pick off some drones mining gas. Also has some more Scourge coming in. At this point, Zergling's coming in alongside, so he's just going to kill as many drones as possible. Also going to kill the 1 single Muta that Firefist has in the air. Now it's just Firefist's economy is horrible, not being allowed to mine at all. Losing drones as well to Zerglings and to Mutalisks. And GG coming in from Firefist. Jaedong just... Oh, man. Okay, I didn't even notice the awesome new Hwasong jacket. Man. At least I think it is. Cool little Hwasong jacket with a little bit of lake calf on the sides. But yeah, Jaedong schooling your Firefist. He's going to go out. He lost. He's going to go out and get fire pissed. I lost. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is pretty much, I think, what people expected. And we're going to see whether Jaedong just followed this up with another win in a week. So, GG guys, wrenching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed the last matchup of the day. Next.